Recently, I came across something that caught my eye. Visualization is daydreaming with a purpose. This quote from Bo Bennett perfectly encapsulates the essence of what I'm about to share. I stumbled upon a statistic that read, only 3% of the population achieves their goals. The rest of the people fail. That means that 97% of people don't become successful in life. But why is this the case? In a world where most of us have access to free or low-cost resources via YouTube, online courses, books in libraries, or mobile apps, you would think that more and more people would become successful, right? Well, as the saying goes, success is simple but not easy. Because in life, we have so many obstacles that hold us back. Some people have chronic health issues that prevent them from living the life they want to live. Others live paycheck to paycheck and simply don't have the time or energy to do anything else when they get home from work. And for most people, a lack of motivation and self-discipline gets in the way of fulfilling their dreams. Which, by the way, I addressed this in one of my recent videos called How to Stay Disciplined When You're Feeling Unmotivated. So be sure to check that one out. The point is, there are so many reasons why most people don't become successful in life, and I'm here to change that. As someone who's in the top 3% of people who have built a successful life, I wanted to share one of my best tips for propelling you in the right direction. So let me tell you a bit about how visualization played a role in my journey. So what I used to do way back, like 10 years ago, when I started my new career as an artist, I would visualize myself as a working artist, painting, selling my art, being a successful artist. I did this by laying on my sofa after lunch, and I would lay down, close my eyes, and I tried to visualize vividly how my life would look like. I also had to do a lot of work because I was like really painting a lot, like from the early mornings until late at night when my kids were asleep, so I had the time to continue painting. So this is how visualization played a role in my journey of becoming an artist. So visualization is a technique that some of the most successful athletes and entrepreneurs have used to achieve their goals and improve their overall well-being. It's something that I've personally utilized to start my own business, become a full-time painter, and live the life that I've always wanted to live. Remember when you were a little kid and people would always ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And maybe you said artist, astronaut, or firefighter, but whatever it was, even as a child, you had this vivid idea in your mind of becoming a certain type of person. And that's the foundation of a very powerful mental technique called visualization, which has been used by successful entrepreneurs like Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, and Oprah Winfrey. So visualization is basically when you create vivid or detailed images of your desired outcomes in your mind. This can look like imagining yourself having a successful business with the products changing the lives of people all around the world. Or you could visualize a future where you're traveling around the globe and staying in nice hotels without worrying about money. But in order for this vision to potentially come true, you have to regularly and consistently imagine yourself achieving these things, as in like almost every day, even multiple times a day. Now, some people look at visualization as some sort of spiritual, religious, or new agey kind of thing. And for them, that's completely fine. But for me, personally, I'm more into the scientific nature of it because I always want to see studies and prove that techniques like this actually work. And spoiler alert, it does work. You can check out the links in the description of the videos to some studies about this. I would love to hear about your experiences with visualization. Have you tried it before? What goals are you visualizing for your future? Share them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. So speaking of scientific proof, there are so many interesting benefits that visualization has on our brains. For instance, visualizing our future in a positive way actually changes our neural pathways and networks and creates more connections in different brain regions. This means that these pathways get stronger over time especially the ones associated with goal setting and planning. It also stimulates our brains to move, to take action, to create our own steps toward a successful future. Basically, our brains are more likely to generate strategies, ideas, and concrete steps that will propel us to follow through on our desires. There are so many other benefits of visualization: increased confidence, lowered anxiety and stress, aka a better emotional regulation, enhanced performance and memory, increased motivation and focus, increased problem solving and creativity, and improvements in empathy and social cognition. What's basically going on with visualization is that the more you imagine yourself living a successful future, the more likely you are to create behavioral changes that make that future a reality. In short, you're literally rewiring your brain to take action toward achieving your goals, kind of like reprogramming yourself for success. I think the best part about visualization is how easy it is to do in your home for just a few minutes a day, because that's really all it takes to start rewiring your neural pathways, so long as you are consistent with it. So here's what you're going to do. Number 1. Set your intentions. Start by setting clear goals or intentions for what you want to imagine. So maybe it's a career goal or some kind of personal improvement milestone. Whatever it is, it's important to be super specific about what you actually want. Number 2, visualize your future in great detail. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals. Try to use all of your 5 senses too. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel, smell, and taste in this scenario? Number 3, feel your emotions. It's so important to connect emotionally with your success, because the more you feel your emotions, the more effective visualization becomes. No matter what you're imagining, feel the joy, the happiness and fulfillment that your future self will feel. Number 4, visualize yourself overcoming setbacks. It's normal for obstacles and setbacks to pop up in your mind while visualizing. Now imagine yourself overcoming them. What does that look like? What creative strategies has your mind created? And how can you use that creativity in your own life? Number 5. Practice consistently. Be sure to repeat this visualization exercise regularly. If you can, do this for a few minutes every day. That's because repetition reinforces your goals in your subconscious mind, which makes it easier to take action. And of course, if any of this becomes challenging or unsettling in any way, be sure to work with a therapist or a career coach to help you practice visualization more effectively. I personally think that success always starts with a dream. It starts when we were kids, when we tell people what we want to be when we grow up. We imagine what that's like, and we may even play pretend around the house. But as we grow older, we start to get caught up in chores and responsibilities, and we often lose sight of what we really want out of life. Now, I'm not saying what we want now is what we wanted as kids, because that's not always the case. But I do think that if more of us tapped into that vivid imagination we had as kids, where we visualized our future, then maybe, just maybe, our dreams could come true after all. Because at the end of the day, positive visualization scientifically helps to reprogram and structure our brain for the better and makes us more likely to take action. And action, for the most part, is what separates the 97% from the 3%. There are also several tools and apps available that can aid you in your visualization practice. Apps like Vision Board and Visualize It can help you create a digital vision board to keep your goals in sight. I personally like to use Pinterest, and I will keep my boards secret, but you can also use Canva, for example. So let me know what your thoughts are about visualization in the comments below. And if you guys like this video or you found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content coming soon. And remember, you can become successful in life. You just need to visualize it. I'd love to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!